went to video. I think it's because I'm just doing one a day, and normally I'm doing, 2 to 4 a day, so I get that variation in, and I'm meeting everybody's needs throughout the week, and I know that this class is going to get this, and this, and so on and so forth, and I think that it's been very difficult because I have to pick one. And so I'm trying to get a variety of videos for you guys to have, so that whatever you're feeling for the day, you can just click on whatever video. So I'm trying to mix it up and trying to have some different things, and it's been quite challenging for me because normally I just come in, get on my mat, and we just go. And so I've been having to think a little bit more about what we haven't done, what we haven't posted video-wise, and what still needs to be posted. So it's been a challenge for me for sure. So I think today what we're going to do is I'm going to try to stick to a 45-minute class. I want a couple shorter options in the videos. For some, 30 minutes is too short. For some, an hour is too long, or an hour and a half is too long. So I'm going to give a 45-minute option here. At the end of this video today, because all week long we're going to be planking, this is still a white mat because it's going to be a little gentle-ish today. But it's going to be balanced, kind of like my 30-minute one, where there's going to be aspects of everything in it: flexibility, a little bit of strength, a little bit of balance, all of those kind of things incorporated in it, but just a little bit longer. So I'm going to do that for about 45 minutes. At the end of the video today, I'm planking. So if you want to stay with me and get your plank done, you can do it with me. Or you can do it at any other time. So I'm challenging all my yogis to plank every single day for the rest of this month, starting today. And so anyway, if you are, I will share the link to the playlist. It is Yoga 10. If you're sharing my playlist with me today, we're going to hit play in 3, 2, 1. As always, let's start off centering. I don't know what kind of week you've had. I don't know what kind of morning that you've had, or day, or what time of day you're even doing this. You've had it already, but this is an opportunity for you to close that out of your mind for now. Give yourself this time to recover, rejuvenate, take care of yourself, give yourself some love. As you're sitting here, the breath is calming. You can feel your sits bones settling into the mat. Ujjayi breath. Let's exhale everything out. Start that inhale, expand that belly. Exhale, drawing back in. Always feel free to inhale, exhale at your own pace. Inhale again. And exhale. And one more time together. Inhale. And exhale. everything out and start your longest breath. Finishing your exhale. And hopefully you have started to feel some peace come over your body and over your mind, and you're able to focus on you and just focus on your practice, moving your body in a way that feels good to you. Inhaling, right arm up, exhale over. Both butt cheeks stay down, right knee stays down. Exhale, reaching a little bit longer, expand through those ribs. Inhaling, left arm up, exhale over to the right, reaching really long. Same thing, booty stays down, left knee stays down. Inhale, right arm up, exhale over, reaching really long. Think about, instead of extending with the fingers, extend with the shoulders. So pull out of the shoulder socket. That's going to give you a better extension through those ribs, better side body stretch. Inhale, left arm up, exhale over. And inhale up and exhale. Hands on the knees, pulling the belly and the heart forward. Exhale, round out, spine pushing toward the back wall. Taking your breath in between, exhale, pull it to the front. Taking your breath, exhale to the back. Taking your breath, exhale to the front. Taking your breath, exhale to the back. Bringing up center, we're going to lower, we're going to circle around, flat back, pushing down on the knees, opening up into those hips. Try not to round out that spine. You should feel that in each hip socket as you circle around. Coming up, and we're going to rotate it to the other direction. One more time around. And bringing up center, exhale to the left, twist it out, lifting your chest up nice and tall. Let your belly soften, let it ring out. Twisting to the right, lift it up nice and tall. Exhale, pulling that shoulder back. One more time to the left, lift it up nice and tall, and twist. And to the right. And bringing that center. If you're sitting on something, take that out from underneath you, tucking the right foot in, left knee stays up nice and high, and we're going to have that left arm on the inside of that leg and twist around. You're going to feel that open up into that left hip a little bit more, keeping your chest nice and tall, keep the arm pushing into that thigh. So we're twisting away. Normally when we're like this, we twist toward the thigh. We're twisting away from the thigh. Bringing it back center, switching that out. Arm on the inside of the leg, lift it up nice and tall and twist away from the thigh. One more breath. And bringing that center, lengthening those legs out, So instead of rounding out the spine, hinge forward in the hips, pull your chest forward, eyes stay looking out. If you drop your nose towards your knees, you round out through the spine. And so we want the spine straight, so lift the chest, pull the chest up toward the thighs. Exhale, pull in a little bit more. If your fingers are not reaching the toes, you can grab your ankles and pull your elbows down towards your knees. One more breath. Exhale. Yeah, I'm bringing that up. Tuck the right foot in, slide the left leg out. And we're just pulling the ribs down toward that thigh. Chest stays open, so maybe bring the elbow to the inside of the thigh so that your chest stays open. Feel your side body stretch out. Feel your hamstring stretch out. Inhale that right arm up and exhale, reach over. And exhale, reach a little bit longer. And one more breath. And inhale up. And exhale, switching outside. So tucking that left foot in, pull the right leg open. Make sure you're still on those sits bones. Inhale that left arm up, right elbow on the inside of that thigh. Exhale, reaching up and over. I always lose my earpiece. Take a breath and exhale. And one more breath. And exhale, reach a little bit more. And bring that up, a wide butterfly, feet are together. So there's space here. When I say wide butterfly, you have a diamond shape in here instead of a tight butterfly where the heels are pulled into the groin. So wide butterfly, exhale, pull that chest forward, elbows shooting over those shins. Feel that low back release as you pull your heart forward. So again, we don't want to round out through the spine here. Rounding out through the spine would be drawing the face in. We want to pull the chest forward. One more breath here. Yeah, bringing that up. We're continuing on with no props this week, so we're going to do a whole power week with no props. That way those of you who don't have the props that we have here in the studio don't have to search around your house for some things. Always have a blanket or pillow handy though. I usually sit on that. But we're going to arch over this to open up the spine since we aren't using the wheel today or the foam roller. Knees bent. Start to arch that spine over that blanket. And the booty dropping down toward the floor. Maybe tick-tock those knees side to side and really start to relax in that low back. Let that breath go. Taking your time, always taking time with the spine. Linger here as long as you need to. And bring it center, lengthen those legs, let that low back release. One more breath here. foot touches that right thigh. Chest stays forward. We're gonna lay down over that blanket. And if you want, arms up over the head, you're gonna feel that nice thigh stretch, opening up into the hip flexors, spine. And relax the booty, let that knee drop toward the floor. Soft belly, soft back. One more breath here. And rolling that up. Switching out those legs so the left foot tucks back, the right foot on the left thigh. Same thing, laying back, bringing the chest up toward the ceiling, relaxing in that hip, soften in the belly. One more breath here. And rolling that up. Since that was a little bit of a back bend, we're just going to round out that spine, push it toward the back. And let's bring that to standing. So you have that blanket if you need for your hands. If those hamstrings are tight, always remember that when you can bring your hands to touching something, you're going to get a deeper stretch. Root those feet down. Find your mountain pose, stability posture. One nice tall line. So we don't want to arch the back here. Now if you go into your upward salute, you want to get a back bend, that's good. For your stability posture, think about bone stacking. Head over shoulders, shoulders over hips, hips over the knees, knees over the feet. So tuck that pelvis in just a little bit. Maybe rock those hips side to side, start to loosen things up through the hips. Hands and arms are right beside the body, so they're not back here. They're not up here. They're not bent elbows. Nice and straight, but still can be soft. Inhale those arms up. Exhaling, forward fold. Hinging in those hips. And melt that down. Always encourage my yogis while they're here to wiggle out, pedal out, shake it out, dance it out, rock it out, anything that feels good to you. Bending those knees nice and easy, ripple up to that spine. Mountain pose. Inhale all the way up. Exhaling, forward fold. Hands behind those calves. Exhale, pull that in a little tighter. Take a breath, and with your exhale, squeeze in a little bit tighter. One more breath. And exhale. And good strong back, inhaling all the way up. Exhaling, namaste. Either feet hip width apart or bringing them together. Inhale, fan up. Exhale, fan down, nice flat back. Inhale, half lift. Exhaling, forward fold, giant step back to plank. Rolling forward on those toes, elbows back. If you want to be on those knees, be on the knees, but keep the pelvis tucked in, high through the shoulders. Lowering chaturanga. Slide through into that up dog, rolling the shoulders back, tipping the head back, get a nice good bend in that spine. Sinking the booty back, tucking the toes, down dog. Pushing the chest toward the thighs, tighten up your down dog just a little bit, heels down, arms are nice and long. Bring it back into plank, knees or toes, lowering chaturanga, up dog, roll the shoulders back, pushing that chest forward. Sinking that booty back, tucking those toes, down dog. Tighten that down dog, pushing the chest toward the thighs, heels down, long arms. Bringing that back into plank. Lower chaturanga, up dog. Sinking the booty back, tucking the toes, down dog, and pedal out. Centering the left foot, sweep right leg up, three-legged dog of your choice, whatever feels good in your body. Nice long arms. Hang with me. Bend that knee, pull it way into the chest, rolling forward on the back toes, squeeze it up high, plant the foot, step it to the front, forward fold, good strong back inhaling all the way up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, half lift. Exhaling, forward fold. Stepping that back to your plank. Work through your vinyasa. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Feel free to be on your knees and make it as gentle as you want. Enjoy those stretches. Meeting me in down dog whenever you're ready. Check your down dog form, upside down V, nice long arms. Center the right foot, sweeping left toes up. Three-legged dog of choice. Keep pushing those hands into the mat, nice long arms, chest pushing toward the thigh. Hang with me. Lengthen. Pulling the toes in or the knee in, roll forward on the toes, high up into the chest, plant the foot, step it to the front. Every time you do this, the hips opens up. Hips open up. Inhale all the way up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhaling, forward fold. Step it back. Work through that vinyasa. If you're staying more gentle and you want to skip the chaturanga, skip the chaturanga. Centering left foot, sweep right toes up. Pull that knee up into the chest, quietly plant the foot. Spiral back, heel down. Sweep up, warrior one. Sink into that front thigh. Tipping those hips to the front. Give those hips some space if you need to. Heel toe that foot out to the edge of your mat. Give those hips some space. Heel toe that foot back in so the heel and arch are intersecting. Exhale, open up warrior two. Dropping the shoulders, reaching the fingers long. Like a bow and arrow, we're going to take that back arm, bring it to the front, pull straight back, and open up. Bring it to the front, pull straight back, open up. Opening up that left shoulder. Pull it to the front, pull straight back, open up. 2 more times, bring it to the front, slide it back and open up. 1 more time to the front, slide back, open up. Sweep up warrior 1, tip those hips to the front, nice long lines. Bringing that back down, stepping it back, work through that vinyasa. Really melt that heart forward. So pull those shoulders behind the chest. Meeting me in down dog. Centering the right foot, sweep the left toes up. Lengthen. Pulling that way up into the chest, quietly planting that foot. Back heel down. Sweep up warrior 1. Get into that good form. Sink into that thigh. Tip those hips forward. Again, if those hips are tight, heel toe that over to the edge of your mat. Give those hips some space. Dropping down in the shoulders, reaching those fingers nice and long. Let that back hip flexor open up as you pull those hips forward. Heel to the foot, back and line, so arch and heel are intersecting. Exhale, open up warrior 2. Dropping the shoulders, reaching those fingers long, like a bow and arrow. Bring that left hand to the front. Sweep back and open up that shoulder. To the front, sweep back, open up. To the front, sweep back, open up. To the front, sweep back, open up. 1 more time. To the front, sweep back, open up, sweep up. Warrior 1. Bringing that back down, take it back, work through that vinyasa. And meeting me in down dog. Tighten that down dog form. Centering the right foot, sweeping those left toes up, lengthen. And bringing that knee up to the front, plant the foot, springing forward, standing splits. Right leg floats up, left fingers down. We're gonna sweep that right arm up, half moon pose. Gaze stays down. We're gonna move through this. So bring it in, curl it in, a nice little squat, and sweep back up and open up that chest. Nice slow movements. Don't rush through it. Bring it down, squat it in. Exhale, open that up. 1 more time, bring it in, squat, and open up. Bringing that hand down to the floor, foot to the floor, pedal out. Good strong back, inhaling all the way up. Exhaling, namaste. Inhale all the way up. Feeling nice and strong. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhaling, forward fold. Step it back to plank. Work through that vinyasa. Centering the left foot, sweeping the right toes up. Lengthen here. Pull that knee way up into the chest. Quietly plant the foot. springing forward, standing splits, lifting that leg and floating into your half moon. So right fingers stay down, left hand goes up. Let's keep the gaze down since we're gonna move through it, but open up that chest. Nice and slow, mind-body connection here. A little tiny squat, curl it in, exhale, float that back up, open up the chest, lengthen the leg, reach the fingers toward the ceiling. Nice and slow, squat it in, exhale, float it back up. One more time, bring it in, and float that up. And bringing the hand down, foot down, pedal that out. Good, strong back, inhaling all the way up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhaling, forward fold, taking it back to plank. Work through that vinyasa. Good, down dog form, make sure that belly's pulling toward the thighs, the heels are down, the booty's pulling back and up, lengthen the arms. Centering left foot sweep, right toes up, lift and lengthen. Pull that knee up into the chest, plant the foot for crescent pose. Tipping those hips forward, pulling that back knee back. Straightening the spine, dropping the shoulders, reaching those fingers long. Bring those hands down to prayer. Lunging forward, left elbow to right thigh, twisting that out, lengthen that back leg. If balance is an issue, keep your gaze down and just twist the chest open, or you can cast your gaze back toward that hip. If you feel like it, you can open up the hands. Sweeping back up, crescent pose. Straighten the front leg. Exhale, sink into it. Keep those hips tipping forward. We're stretching out that back hip flexor. Straighten. Sink into it. Straighten. Sink into it. Airplane out. Reaching those hands behind you. Clasp. Pull back. Humble warrior. Shoulder comes down toward the thigh. Pulling the hands up over those shoulders. Dropping the crown of the head down. Nice slow movements. Take a breath and exhale. Hands up a little higher. Bringing the hands down. Exhaling the front leg straight. Bending that knee, stepping it back for vinyasa. Centering the right foot, sweeping those left toes up, lift and lengthen. And draw that knee up for crescent pose. Quietly planting your feet. Always think nice soft landings. Sink into that front thigh. Pulling that back knee back. Nice and slow. Straighten. And sink down into it. time, straighten, sink, bring those, or airplane those arms out. Sorry, prayer hands. Right elbow, left thigh, twist it out, either keep the gaze down, or open up and look back at that hip. And release, sweeping that up. I know I'm out of sequence. Exhale, folding over the thigh, hands behind your back. Exhale, up over the shoulders. Shoulder coming down toward the thigh, humble warrior. Drop the crown of the head. Exhale, reaching arms up over the shoulders. Bringing the hands down, exhale, front leg straight. I think we got it all in. Even though it was out of sequence, still got it all in. Bending that knee, stepping it to the front. Feet together, sweep that up, chair pose. Sink the booty back. Keeping those ears between those arms.